What's up, everybody? Welcome back. In this question, we're given a function f of x is negative 5x minus 6, and we have to evaluate the value of the inverse when x is 6a minus 2. So first thing we have to do is we have to find the inverse of this function. The way we do that is we first rewrite this function with a y value, so y is equal to negative 5x minus 6. And then if we're finding the inverse of this, what is the process that we went over in the lecture videos? Well, we just switch the x and y, then we just isolate for that y there. So we bring the negative 6 over, so we'll have x plus 6 is equal to negative 5y. And then we could divide both sides by negative 5 to isolate for that y. So basically, y is equal to x plus 6 over negative 5. So that there is the inverse, and we can actually rewrite that like this. Right? So we isolated for that new y, and we can just put that inverse notation. So the inverse of this function here is that right there. So we know f of negative 1x is equal to x plus 6 over negative 5. So now all we have to do is we have to plug in 6a minus 2 for that entire x value. So think of that x value like in brackets. So basically we'll have 6a minus 2. So we're plugging in for that x there, that entire expression, 6a minus 2. And then we are adding 6. This is going to be all over negative 5. So notice 6a minus 2, we can get rid of the brackets. There's nothing that we are multiplying it by, so the brackets are sort of irrelevant. But if we had like maybe, let's say, a 2 here, then the brackets would be relevant. That 2 would have to be distributed in the bracket. But there's nothing there, so we don't really have to even write the brackets. We could just write 6a minus 2 for that entire x value. And then notice minus 2 and plus 6, that simplifies to plus 4. And this is all over negative 5. So you could actually leave it like this if you want. You could also split up this fraction, so you could have negative 6 over 5a minus 4 over 5. Right, that negative I just brought up to the numerator for the first fraction, and then the negative I just put in the middle, right, 4 over 5. So either way, both answers work, and that is the answer to this question.